Welcome everyone to another stream where I'm gonna play more of Hogwarts Legacy. I haven't played much of this game in recent months, and I was thinking of playing a game I haven't played in a long time, so here we are. I have no idea how exactly the buttons work. Yeah, B was dodge, jump, probably interact, and that's spell. Alright then. Good shit. So, let's see, we have a main story mission to do. If I remember right, that's it. You're not currently tracking anything. Alright, then let's start tracking it. Keep in mind that I'm running this game on the HDD, so the game might be a bit slower. Tried to move it to the SSD after the stream, but I didn't have a lot of time today. I just got back from my dog training center, so I don't have the most of time today. Tomorrow it's gonna be hectic as well, but I'll still be here to stream shit, don't worry. Loading times ain't that bad though.
I tried to transfigure my pot.
I was checking if the audio is fine and looks fine to me. Can't hear something, feel free to let me know in the chat. So I can try to fix it, because I can always lower the sound effects. But I am also eating dinner in the background, which is why you might sometimes hear me eating. I personally think this game is great. And yes, I should spend more time on it, but now I can. I don't have much scheduled when it comes to games I haven't played yet, so here we are. Now I finally have more time to play this game. Which I already did in the past, but never did a full-on playthrough. And I think this game deserves it after 3 years.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is.
I feel like this
And I
is
will have more questions.
this game focuses
For now,
far
it
too
is safe
much
to
on
say
main
that
character
Rookwood and Harlow are a
syndrome.
threat to both of us.
But of course
To
the
all
main
of us.
character is the only one that
Which is why I
sees it.
wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
Most
That
likely.
may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I'll try my best, Natty.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
Something that this
What's
game
going on here?
loves to do a lot is
I don't have time to argue.
place you
I never thought Ramrock's
through so much exploration, similar to Witcher 3.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said
agree.
as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now, but they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
Fair.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me.
I got you, man.
Meeting you.
I got
Should
you.
have been under better circumstances.
I'll
After
make
what
sure to
Ranrock
get the
did to
stuff
that
back.
Goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
I'll make sure to get all of that stuff back. But I think... So, this is my take on it when it comes to this game. When it first came out, I was very hesitant to try this game.
Revelio.
Because most of the times you play a Hogwarts themed game, people usually think that someone was involved in it, someone that shouldn't mess with the franchise anymore. And people were really thinking she was also involved in this.
Past
When
the
people later find out that it wasn't even the case, which is what I think is quite ironic, how people first didn't like the game because they were scared she was involved with it. And she wasn't. And if you know about that drama, then you know who I'm talking about. I won't even mention that. But it's just funny how people instantly thought she was somehow involved in this.
This must be it.
Even I was thinking of that at one point, I think.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter. Accio! Accio. How many of you are there?
And yes, the game is set on the hard difficulty, so most likely you will experience me dying over and over.
I will make I won't rest till you're dead. Easily diverted.
GG's. GG's. Let's try that again. So I can take 2 hits, and then I'm down. I think that seems fair to me.
To enter. How many of you are there?
One less human to worry about.
What's that? I've been fighting since before you were born. You don't think you can defeat me, do you?
Oh, that's not a bad hit. Try this. How's this feel, buddy? Oh yeah, and I can also reflect that stuff. Alright.
I won't rest.
Protego.
Why do this?
How did I survive that?
This will not go well for you.
Incendio.
Damn it.
When are you going to give up? You're so very weak.
How am I alive?
You were warned.
There we go.
You wouldn't hear it.
Hey Nocti. How are you doing? How was your day? Let me just quickly...
As if there's more than one way to enter.
One moment.
How many of you are there?
Yeah, how am I doing? Doing pretty good. It's quite a hectic day today, so I'm just happy that I got the time to just chill about and play this game.
You won't get away with that.
I can reflect the bolts, which I always need to remind myself.
Incendio.
That one gone. You got promoted to lieutenant, became a medic like you saw yesterday. Did a medical check without medical license. So I was like, what is this guy doing? To be fair, were you told about it, Nocti? So I think that's more on and see if you weren't.
You're so.
That was unimpressive.
I'm right not to be worried about you. No! I will make you pay.
Protego.
Good shit. Not today, buddy.
That was quite something. Now, to free arms.
Said I should do it, but didn't know I couldn't do checkup without him. Yeah, that's on MCC. One guy said, oh, see, Nocti has birthday and everyone started to wish me nice. Oh, yeah. Well, if by any chance it is your birthday, Happy birthday, Nocti. If by any chance. But I think I need Wingardium Leviosa. No? I don't even need that anymore now? That's good. Did they change that or I'm just stupid? Yeah, that's good. It is? Hell yeah, Nocti. Wish you a very happy birthday. Just look, do I have... Oh, I don't have many spells yet. I feel like I'll always need Lumos. Do I have the... other set? No, not yet. Let me just go with this one then. So at least I can see what's in front of me. I still don't get why we have to ask for medal service. What do you mean? What do you mean, Nocti? What do you mean with medal service?
Lumos.
What's the other spell? This one. Looking for the loot at this point. Behind there. When you are in a regiment for a specific time, you are awarded medals of service. To be honest, man, I never understood that as well.
Revelio.
It's one of the many mysteries. Sounds like those regimental exos need to be more active. Because usually it's their job to sort that out. Without people having to ask for them. I never asked for regimental stuff. They just gave me shit. Which is hilarious to me. I never asked for anything. And to be honest, regimental medals, they were a bit, how do you say it, pointless back then. Now it's just good because it gives you quick promotions, but back then it was pretty fucking pointless. The only thing that people really cared about was TeamSpeak stuff and leaderboard shit. Like the tab menu. That's usually the kind of stuff people really cared about back then. And I think that's still the same. But at this point I don't even care what kind of medals I have. I'm just happy to be still part of the server. Even if it's just every second Saturday. At the very least I'll be able to see new shit every few streams. And that's as much as I would like to see of the server. Because now I will probably start my 40-hour shift in a week. Soon. I hope. Because 2 companies called me today. One of them told me to go there tomorrow. The other one told me to go there on Monday. So I'm just very happy that there are two companies that managed to answer in one day. Which is incredible to me. I didn't expect that. At the very least. That don't even shock me. So it's one of those companies, that will hopefully say yes.
If you're here for my wares,
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
Glad to hear that we helped the goblin.
Revelio.
All the best to you. Once my carts arrive.
I think that this game is incredible, but I really need to make way more time for this one. Because I have a feeling this game might take longer than Witcher 3. I'll be here for it, man. Oh, there's a side mission over here as well.
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Sure.
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
Oh, that sounds nice.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Well, one way to find out then. Let's see what happened. Could be sharks around here.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
How do you expect me to dive down? Go to these prompts, I'm guessing? Oh yeah. Cool. I thought it was gonna be a underwater adventure like the Goblet of Fire. Oh, wait a
I should
while,
let Grace know that I
potions.
found her family astrolabe.
Gear slots are full. Alright. One moment. Perfect. Right then. Let's also equip the better gear that we found. This one. Nice long coat. Let me just check if there's any stronger kits in here. This one, but it needs to level up more. There's a face wear. Yeah, we have these golden wooden ones. Not bad. So strong, but this one's a legendary one. So then we're gonna spend more effort on that one. And wand handles, which doesn't do anything by the way. Cool. Now I have a bit of more defense level at least. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be perfect, it's most likely not, but it's a start.
I trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Alright, that's another quest completed.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be sick.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stay aside.
You shouldn't be here.
Looks like we have to fight them off. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if they're a little bit stronger. Even though it's 2 hits I'm gonna be down. I wouldn't mind to see it.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Yo there! Stop!
I'm not going anywhere.
You take this!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
I'll bet that one
Instantly.
hurt. Head in the clouds, little one!
I hate heights.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't do basic spell on them while they have the shields up. That probably wasn't the smartest move. Oh well. What can you do about it? Nothing!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Incendio!
We can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You take this student over my dead body!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
You've made a great mistake.
Levioso! Accio!
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills.
Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought
Sounds
a
good.
trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Sounds good.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
I think that's a bit too easy.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink. That's that. Settled.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
What a nice lady.
And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Right, another main quest done. Now we know about the Trials of Merlin.
portrait in our common room wants to talk to you. It's Eldritch Diggory. He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
Alright, I need to speak to a portrait. You got it?
Who ran all those goblin loyalists off? I can't tell you what a relief that was to everyone in Lower Hogsfield.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
Let's have a look.
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
Perfect.
I hope to see you again sometime.
We also have a funny hat. I'll most likely remove the hat visually, same with the glasses, because they just look shit. Because I did that for the first playthrough and I don't know. It was very mixed to me. I think now it's a little bit better. Right then, let's go back to Hogwarts.
This looks intriguing. Lumos.
There's a cave down here. Let's check it out. You don't think...
Accio. Incendio.
Oh, here we are.
Lumos.
Gloves, nice. That seems to be it. Honestly, that's the best loot I've seen so far. Most likely do the same with the gloves. And they are strong, but then again, this is a legendary handbow. Little letter up here. It's pretty much like a lore page.
Revelio.
Thank you. Obviously, the fact that the game runs on HDD and it runs so well, I don't think I need to do anything. It loads really fast. I don't notice the difference. It's like a 1 second load, and I'm completely fine with that. A lot of people usually say that, like, it cuts off 30 seconds from the loading screen, but I don't notice it with this game. I need to wait for 1 second, that's completely fine to me. I don't need the game to be absolutely smooth. Just flawless loading screens. I don't need that. This is already impressive speed. Oh, that one's up, right.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I've most pleased
Here we are.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldridge Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura Recruitment Program at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book and the pages?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
Yeah.
I'll do whatever I can.
Wonderful. I am pleased to have been right about you. My great-niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there, soon I hope.
Alright then. Honestly sounds like a solid quest. But I like that this quest depends on what house school you have. So this is the first time I've ever seen this kind of quest. Because I had Slytherin. I don't remember exactly what happened now, but it's pretty cool that you have these quests that depends on what house you've chosen. It's a bit boring when I just fast travel, fast travel, fast travel. Now Twitch is back and now YouTube is back. Let me just check over here. YouTube says there's no data. I don't know what exactly is happening, but what actually Twitch is now fine. And YouTube's now back. I don't know exactly what happened. Oh well. As I said, it's probably fine. Alright, let's continue the game, for I'm gonna spend way too long on trying to fix the stream. Good that I noticed it, because I have my screen here over here that shows me how the stream looks like from an outside perspective, not from what I see on Stream Manager. Because usually it doesn't reflect it fully. Man, I can't wait to have a bloom. Can't wait. Because yeah, I'm personally not a fan of fast traveling. Oh, there's something over here. Is this not a Merlin trial? Oh yeah.
I know a Merlin
Look
trial
at
when I see
that.
one.
Already in his natural habitat, doing what is programmed in his DNA on a cellular level. Follow the shiny yellow trail. This is what you were made for. What you're best at. You are warm and happy in this environment. Oh wait. Now, he's lost. Looks like the marker bugged. What will he do now? Completely lost. Like a fish out of water. No problem solving skills. Never needed to learn them. It's like what happened to the dodo bird. Never needed any defense.
It is certainly interesting. And now the marker's bugged? Maybe, Psyche. Maybe. What a great intro though. How are you doing, pal? How's everything been today? Because the chat might be a little bit buggy because we just had a little bit of an outage.
Revelio. Revelio.
Hogwarts is very
Awesome. The second Merlin trial done. Let me just check if the chat's working over here. It's the only thing. So I don't see what they put in the text speech then. On OBS, but I do see it on my phone. That is interesting. I don't know what exactly is happening there, but I'll keep an eye out if you do send a message and it doesn't show up for me. I'd have to reload the Twitch chat then, if it doesn't work. But then again, exactly what I just mentioned, I'm not a fan of fast traveling, so I would rather walk there. And while going there, I see, ooh, secret.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Ooh, secret, or ooh, loot. I just like to take my time with this game, if you can't tell. What are you trying to hide over here, game? Some good old loot. Can't hide from me.
All of the shopkeepers like
There's the animal capturing habitat, which I don't have access to yet. On Moonstone. Oh, another page. Thank you. Number one log for allow more. There's a lot of logs in Hogsmeade, if you can't tell.
Accio. Revelio.
Aw, kitten. A cute little kitten. Looks like there's a bunch of enemies over here.
I won't rest until you're dead. Someone. Get accustomed to that. No! I will make you. Someone's taken out last thing. This is impossible.
Leviosa, Accio.
Be gone, idiots. Thank you for making it so easy.
To your demise.
Alright, now we have Mongol fur and a nice new scarf. That's what I like to hear. Odd that you still haven't sent a message in the Twitch chat, Turkey. Are you trying to cook up another text speech? Great combo. Was that another Merlin trial?
Accio. Incendio. Protego. There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh.
Moonstone? Thank you. More moonstone? We'll need a lot of moonstone.
What do you have in store for me this time? Incendio.
Might need the other fire spark for this one.
Revelio.
Being as it is such a bigger distance. Maybe. Might be doable. Let's first get the other one, since that one is more up.
Incendio. Revelio.
Oh, and that one I can't reach. Well, looks like I do need that other fire spell then. Ashwinder Axe, perfect. A moonstone. Right, I'm gonna need the other one, the one that shoots flame. Not Incendio, but the other one. We see it. Can I see the names? Yeah, I have Expelliarmus. I think it's Bombarda. It's either that or Confringo. One of them should be enough for that Merlin trial. What's this? What's this symbol? Oh my. It's a lot of text. Let's see. Few witches or wizards correctly trace the history of Scotland's indigenous mages back in their rightful source. The 15th century dark wizard known as Ian Blackwood, born Ian Wood to a non-magical branch of the Wood family, Ian was misunderstood by his muggle parents and in an effort to fit in, started souls in the family trade hedge trimming. He allegedly controlled the blackthorn bushes with his mind, creating beautiful designs with ease. This both impressed and infuriated his rather intolerant family. Their resentment only worsened upon Jan Enan's invitation to Hogwarts, where he was sorted into Hufflepuff House. It was at Hogwarts that Enon first met one Artemisian Black, disowned by the Black family for modest dealings with Artemisia's mortal father, the half-blood. Artemisia's relationship with blood purity was a complex one. She considered herself worthy of her mother's maiden name and blamed her father for her ostracism. I don't know exactly how to say that word, but I'll take it. At the same time, she had not fought Wood for his muggle parentage, but rather considered him too an unwilling innocent victim of muggle impurity. So what the hell does that mean? You want me to trim this bush? Holy shit, what? Oh, you want me to go through the maze? That is a cool reference to Goblet of Fire. And of course, there's a maze in Prison of Azkaban, which is only in the games. Oh, puzzle solved. That was nice. I've never seen that one. Not even when I first played the game. This is exactly why I should avoid fast traveling. I just missed so much stuff.
This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned.
Holy shit, there's 3 missions over here. I'll take them all.
Welcome to Upper Hogsfield.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by...
Excuse me. Did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph. Only he's gone missing.
Missing?
He was seen
How?
in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself.
Oh, that's what to have a look at. See about the other ones.
Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. Simply at my wit's end.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury or worse. Please be cautious.
You got it.
We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
And some kind of puzzle? It's a bridge, lumos, candles will light. And you see this in the background, next to woods.
It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Yeah. I might remember where that one is,
Seems as though
though.
things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Alright, then let's clear out the goblin encampments. I'll be there with the main mission soon. I just want to make sure to get these relationship missions first, since they give me XP. And I don't want to rush through the story too much, especially on the hard difficulty. Didn't I just clear this out? That's hilarious.
Incendio.
This is good practice. Ooh, good one. That one was really quick. Go on.
I will make you pay. You will suffer.
Potato. Stupid. Incendio.
Ah! Ooh, good one. These fights are actually a really good challenge. I'm starting to like this. Good shit. Honestly, I'm just quite impressed. I did use a lot of potions, but you can easily get this.
Revelio.
Alright then, next encampment. Also, technically I've only lost one potion now, so it's even easier.
Such arrogance. We're close to a breakthrough. I can feel it. Won't get away with that. Get accustomed to that. Human to worry about. This is where you were. How nice of you to stop by.
Whoa, that's a lot.
Stupid one. Incendio.
God damn, they're not joking around. Holy! These are actual battles, man. I'm really starting to like this.
Hey, Madam Beaumont will be glad to hear that.
Ta-da! How was the dueling pizza done? Good shit, game. That was awesome. Holy shit. I'm impressed. Alright then, is there any other quests in that area that are possibly near here? No, I need to level up for that one a bit more. That's a little bit too high leveled, I think. I don't want to go into anything that might be too challenging. I have a feeling that the chat might not work. Or so I could just send out one message and call it a day. Could also be. Don't know why it's not showing up in the chat. Oh well. I'll be fine. Let me just double check this, man. I'm confused. That's just odd to me. Everything else seems to say that it's running perfectly fine. So I'm not sure what's happening here. Huh. Well, nothing wrong. Let's continue. If everything seems to be working, I got nothing to complain about.
I do miss the bustle of business. Poor customers.
Hello, Madam Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
I managed to catch them off guard.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
I should be going now. Thank you.
Thank you. Sincerely.
Alright, that quest has also been completed.
Revelio.
There is a letter over here. There it is. And let me just check if there is new gear to equip. Yeah, new dueling glove, which again, gonna hide. Any stronger face wear? No. Hats? No. Neck wear? Only 5 more points and it's the superb rarity? Why not? Alright, that should be it. Also we can claim a few chances. This one. And the exploration one, which is more increased storage. Cool. Oh, and field guide pages. Apparently a lot of shit together. Nice. Alrighty then. Now we move to the main quest.
Here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldritch believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an aura.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
What a horrible story. If you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. You are to be commended for your kindness and bravery. Fortunately, being a retired aura has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
A cool mission.
Very well. Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment.
Honestly, I'm just impressed that I even get this mission. I've also never seen it. Ooh, Demandors? Now we're talking.
That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though,
May I learn that?
you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me. This isn't a place for loitering.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
She's been here a lot longer than the rest of us.
If I had my way, I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you!
You don't scare me, young cur. They teach you so little of what you should know at Hogwarts.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
All around in darkness. My only friend, my only hope.
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Well, let's see how this will go.
Who's there? Who speaks to me?
Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggyfield.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave near Upper Hogsfield?
Hogsfield, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield. I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look, can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from.
Damn. I think she's cursed.
You're hurt.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
But Madam Thistlewood, all right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave.
Why does it say 3 times that that's connected to the chat? That's concerning.
Revelio.
That's concerning. But it does say it's behind me. Must be somewhere over there then. Now here's a cave. I'm not sure if it's the cave.
Incendio.
Oh, I just pressed the wrong button. Oopsie.
Incendio.
Be gone. Alright then, let's check out this cave. Level 3 Adlama more, I see. Alright, what about this cave? Whoa. That's one deep fall. Let's first see if we can get down there safely. Finding some combat he's good at. That's combat I'm good at? I don't know that. That's news to me, Saiki. So how have you been doing, man? The Duden feet done. Or Mongol fur. Combat he can do without dying then. Yeah. I'm somewhat good. I like playing this game on more challenging difficulty. Because now the combat's actually a proper challenge. And let's try the chomping cabbage.
Incendio. Stupefy. Potato. Stupefy. Incendio.
Beautiful. A dark park has been defeated. I'm good. Wait for the next Monday stream. That's fair, man. I think that should be alright. When it comes to streaming on Mondays, I'm not really the most energized when it comes to that. It's the start of the week, but I'll try my best. Why? As I just said, it's start of the week. Right, so that one also has a level 1 Aurora shit. What I find strange, that normally the game should tell me exactly where it is. Which is where I'm a bit confused. Isn't that normally the case? What caves am I gonna open here? What does that even mean? That I'm a bit exhausted on Monday? At the start of the week, that pretty much means I'm not gonna be the most energized, as I sometimes am more on other days. Oh yeah, I know, man. It's a whole meme, man. But what are your thoughts on this game, Saiki? Do you think this game can challenge the incredible story of Witcher 3? Or do you think this is a great Harry Potter themed game? This game is Dark Wall. This game is Dark Walls, the old games. Saiki, I don't understand what you're trying to say. I'm lost. What are you trying to say?
Incendio.
Probably shouldn't have wasted that.
Lumos. Levioso. Protego.
A Dark Walks the other one? No, I still have no clue.
Stupefy.
I tried to use potion and it didn't work. Yes, Saiki. But what do you mean with that? Just like Witcher 3 uses no spells or sigils. Just like... You are very... You're being a bit harsh on what I'm doing in any game. So I was in the event and my PC went out. Hope Ramen won't be mad. Oh, that is fine. People can see if they timed out or they left. So they can see. Don't worry about that too much, Nocti. And if people say, why did you leave? Well, if you say, well, my internet crashed, there's nothing you could have done about it. You know what I mean? It's out of your hands. If you walked the dark before, you would know what it means. Imagine Hogwarts Legacy is you and the old game is the dark. The old game. What old game? So Hogwarts Legacy is walking the old game.
These rocks have
Well,
seen
I mean,
better
at
days.
first I saw an error and then it's down.
That can happen. Nocti. Literally, Gmod is filled with errors. I'm shocked people actually know what it says in the Lua code. Because I've tried that once and that shit didn't work. Oh, now we're talking. Oh, man. Now let's see what any of them do. Well, that's something. You know, how the hell does this puzzle work? It's the alpha. So with the old game, do you mean a certain game version then? Because you've lost me when you said that Hogwarts Legacy is walking the old game. What old game? That's walking the first version of Hogwarts Legacy when it was out on release, where it was very unoptimized. You mean that? That Hogwarts Legacy is walking their release version?
No. How did you do this, Jackdaw?
He's contracted insomnia that he doesn't know any other game except Hogwarts Legacy. No, what old game do you mean then? The alpha. What do you mean with that? The alpha version. What could that mean? I'm looking through the notes if I can find something about this. No, it doesn't look like there's anything about this. Could it be on the ceiling? No. Because I feel like this guessing game might not last long. Name all of the Harry Potter games. So you mean that Hogwarts Legacy is walking all of the Harry Potter games? Really? It's that good?
It's no wonder I never found that clue. I see how this goes. No, that's not it. You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you...
Not all of them combined, but individually, yeah. So this is the best Harry Potter themed game you would instantly think of? I would say that there are better ones. I'm not gonna say the PC versions are good, but I think some of the console versions that I haven't played yet, they are somewhat fun. Very, very platformy as well. Which Hogwarts Legacy does not have. Well done, you solved my puzzle. I knew you were a kindred spirit and the only one with whom I could truly share my adventures. Meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest as soon as you can, and I will show you the map that I mentioned. There's no telling where it leads us. I found it on page that peeps a rift off a secret book and no one else seems to be able to find. I haven't any ideas what lies ahead, but I'm glad I am glad to know I shall share my future with you. This is only the beginning. Richard, P.S. I'm terribly glad you found this, as I would have been gone on alone if you did not. And what fun would that be? So Anne never found this, so Jackdaw went in that Forbidden Forest in alone.
No,
I see.
Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all?
But I think the first 3 Harry Potter games Those are ones where I'm gonna say, that's incredible.
Hogwarts Legacy is widely considered the best Harry Potter game because it finally delivers the ultimate fantasy of exploring a fully realized, open-world Hogwarts. It replaces the linear, movie-type games of the past with deep RPG elements, an incredibly detailed castle, and a thrilling, fast-paced magical combat system.
Yes, those are things, but mostly what led me to the Harry Potter games was the platforming features, which the first 3 games had.
How is she?
The 4th game had co-op, the 5th game had motion controls, the 6th game had motion controls, the Deadly Hallows Part 1 had an extremely linear story and questionable combat logic, and Deadly Hallows Part 2 is, from what I know, one of the most linear games, but the combat system is the most well balanced and the most impressive one I've ever seen in the entire Harry Potter series. Hogwarts Legacy, however, isn't really focused on bringing back the platforming feeling of the first 3 games. Yes, this is seen as one of the best because most people like to compare it with the other Harry Potter games, not the platforming ones. Who cares about that? Me.
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for
Me.
your murder.
Psyche.
I fear the Dementors have taken an irreversible toll on her.
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently, on a whim. I must speak to the Aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound
Maybe
to be
because you don't
away with
enjoy
the rest of
open
me.
world
Tell
RPGs.
you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely
I
where to
will
find
react to that when this game allows me to pass it. You tell me I hate open world RPG games when I've played 2 that are ginormous. I love them. I fucking love them. Alright? I prefer to play the platformers more because that's how I started playing 3D games. So whenever someone says an open world RPG is better than platformers, I'm still gonna say platformers are better. I'm very biased on that. But I enjoy open world RPGs for what they are.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
Platformer open world RPG is crazy. Yes, that is a very, very tough take. Yeah, I know. To me, platformers is how I started playing PC games. So I made the best of it for what the games that I did have. And I really don't mind at all. That doesn't mean you have to think they're the best games. Yeah. Yeah, I will. At some moments, I side with the public. On some moments, I just have my own biased opinion about it. To me, platformers are the greatest. They're very fun, unique, and incredibly addicting to me. I definitely don't have a lot of games based on platformers. Definitely don't have those. Yeah, no, I'm good. No, I'm good. I'm good. You started with turn-based RPGs like Pokemon, Digimon, Paper Mario, but those games are far from the best. Even my favorite now, they're bad. Yes, but the fact that they are bad, Saiki, and you like them, that just means that you love them. That you prefer those more over the open world RPGs. Yes, Witcher 3 is great. Yes, Assassin's Creed Valhalla is mixed. But if you like playing turn-based more, then you like playing turn-based more. It's not that complicated. Because you can have a biased opinion about things. You know what I mean? Pokemon wouldn't even be on my top 100. I think that Pokemon had some great things when it was from the Game Boy Advance, Nintendo DS. That's when it had quality. Now it just feels like, again? Really? Again? Pokemon? Again? Like, who is thinking of, let's make another Pokemon game, or we want another Pokemon game? Like, who? Who, Psyche? They've ruined what made Pokemon special. So they've ruined the show, and the games are a bit meh at best. If they have on all platforms, it might be a bigger audience. But the fact it's only stuck on the Switch 2, which is the most questionable console of them all, it's difficult to say it's one of the best then. And Spyro and Crash Bandicoot are platforms I grew up with, but I started playing real video games. So those went to the trash can. So, what do you consider real video games? To me, anything that you can control on the screen is a video game to me. Even seen as a real video game. A game of 30 minutes, a game demo, a lovely game called Rayman 1. They are games to me. You like to think that because it's not an open world RPG, there's no exploration or high graphics, then you don't think of it as a real video game. But I think I'm just extremely biased when it comes to anything about platformers. And if you are very biased on turn-based games, then go be biased about that. Don't let other people tell you what to like more. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Psyche. Don't let others tell you what to like more than your turn-based games. Something that isn't from pure nostalgia, something I loved when I was younger, because when you didn't have any other reference to other games, you thought it was one of the best, but it's not. I hate turn-based once I found action games. Fair? Fair? That's a fair take on it, but you did still play the turn-based games. Must have been some kind of reason that you played them. Just saying. If you really hated it, you wouldn't have played it.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It would take the patience
Nobody
of a Hufflepuff
plays
to track down these pages.
Well said.
that game
Now, where do we go from here?
or that genre if they
I
hate
shall
it.
lead you as far as I can, but I fear
Not
I
true,
may
it's the
make
only
Tabula
game I had on
to
Game
revisit
Boy.
the scene of my demise. Keep
And
your
you still
eyes
played
open
it,
for
so you
a
must have liked it.
When you find it,
Even a
say,
bit.
Intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
I never thought I would even like a game called Titan Quest. And here we are. I played Titan Quest and actually liked it.
Indeed. A few landmarks.
So me, it's always a mystery if I like the game or not. If I don't like the game,
A lake. You'll see.
it's very difficult at best to explain why I don't like it, and
Surprising how
others
much
do
this
like
is
it.
Rather
Would you put Pokemon in my top 100? Yes, but not all of them. There are some great ones,
the closer
but
we get,
not.
the more I'm remembering.
There are a lot of Pokemon games that are
Simply stick to the
questionable at best as to why they even made them.
Adieu. Is that Latin?
But I would put at least the DS ones and the Game Boy Advance Pokemon in my top 100. But that's about it. The Switch versions, I don't really like them. The Switch versions are extremely filled with the question, who asked for more Pokemon games? You know what I'm saying? Who asked for more of them? Huh. Interesting how I died there. Oh well. I need to play more games? What games then? More platformers? Pokemon might make to your top 500? Again, that's fair, but at least it's in your top 500.
Nothing to do now but keep going. Incendio!
Wow. You said might. Yeah, but at least it's somewhere on your list. I would have to make a list and thinking of even if I played 500 games. It might be there by process of elimination. Yeah, maybe. To be honest, man, I've never made a list of at least 100 games. It's very difficult to say what game is better if it is a different genre. When it comes to turn-based games, I'm gonna go with the classic Yu-Gi-Oh games. The Power of Kill series. I am gonna be going with that. And when it comes to best platformer, I'm gonna be going with the first 3 Harry Potter games.
Incendio! Incendio!
If I've even played 500 games Pokemon, it will be the 500. I don't know what I put for best platform. Yeah, same. There's a lot of them.
Accio! Levioso! Incendio! Protego!
I think this quest might be a bit difficult, don't you think? Crash Bandicoot, Ratchet, and Clank will be up there. So those 2 games, are they really that good? When you place them as best platformers? Because I've never even seen much of it.
Nothing to do now but keep going. Accio!
Damn, a tiny spider killed me. Yeah, they're good. I've played like 3 Crash Bandicoot games. You've played 3 Spyro games. Huh. Played 2 Ratchet and Clank games. Yeah, I should definitely check it out then if it's really that good. Wouldn't want to miss that.
Nothing to do now but keep going. Incendio! Protego! Stupefy! 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 Protego!
What? Dude, I'm being bullied by spiders here. I love it. But pretty much you need to avoid the giant spider. First take out the minions. Biggest and most famous platformers.
The biggest and most famous platformers on the original PlayStation, PS1, were dominated by two legendary franchises that became the face of the console, Crash Bandicoot and Spyro the Dragon. Alongside them, several other 2D and 3D titles defined the era, pushing the limits of the hardware and selling millions of copies worldwide. This is how I know you're not a real platformer. Enjoy it.
You do have a fair point, Saiki, because I've never played any of those platforming games. You do have a fair point when you say that. Alright, those ones were not easy to defeat. Crash Bandicoot, Spyro the Dragon, alongside several other 2D and 3D titles to find the era, pushing limits of hardware and selling millions of copies worldwide. So I know you're not a real platform enjoyer. Those are the biggest. Play all three: Spyro, Ratchet and Clank, and Crash Bandicoot. Alright then, I'll add them to the list. Wow.
Incendio. Incendio.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll figure it out, Zaki.
The waterfall. For a thief.
At least I've managed to get through that spiral, even though that was never needed. Let's just ignore that fact. I never needed to get through it. God damn it, game.
Something oddly solemn about this place.
Also make a top 100 list, please. Oof. You will probably not like it a lot. They will mostly have games that are extremely old and really good.
Just as Jackdaw described. Revelio. Intramuros.
Well, at least I'll know which 100 games to avoid. I love it.
Aren't you a little far from home? Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Oh well.
Really, it is. I won't rest until you're dead. To back this out, not gonna
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
Well then. No, but some games on them might also be on my list. Fair. To be fair, sometimes I don't even know if when I play a game if it's gonna be good. Because to me, most games I play are questionable at best if they are good. Let me just check my key if there's anything new. No, that's not new. Yeah, I'm gonna be screwed here. Alright then, let's just try my best.
How big this place is. I can shoot the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long. Impressive.
Now when it comes to best RPG games, I know for a fact none of the pay to progress games will be on it. So not Star Wars The
Someone
Old
wouldn't want casual
Republic
visitors down here.
is on it. That will probably be on my last place, most likely. Witcher 3 is top 1.
Scouts will help me through this.
What would be below Witcher 3 then? What would be high up on my list? That's an RPG game? I would say that the more of a loot shooter action focused game. I don't even think of that as an RPG game. Genuinely, it doesn't play like an RPG game. It just plays like an action game and a loot shooting game, a multiplayer game. That's about it. That's how Warframe played, so it doesn't even feel like an RPG. Gotta be honest with you, man. It may be a RPG game, an action RPG one.
So can I.
So does you're playing through a story where you're following a narrative? No. No. Not even close.
Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere. Oh, behind the rock. There's the symbol.
Yes, UI. If you don't do the story, you can't even unlock the lore of the game mechanics of the operator. Yes and no. So how in Witcher 3 RPG works, you go there, you level up, and you unlock new shit, right? And you spend skill points on it. Warframe works a bit differently. You find the items, or you buy them, which just makes it not sound like an RPG game to me. You find the items rather than unlocking them to a skill tree. You do the same on Warframe? No, you pick up mods, or you buy them. Yes, you buy them with coin that you can earn in the game. Warframe, however, is quite the opposite.
But where could he be?
And I know for a PvE game there's no really a pay to win thing. But then again, Warframe doesn't feel like an RPG game to me. And the one thing that they might be outshining all of those free-to-play games is the story. Is StatQuest an RPG game? You have a skill tree, you have a stat system, you follow a story, yes. Titan Quest is a RPG game.
Didn't fall down there.
I would even say that Soulframe is an RPG game, not Warframe. That's Warframe, boy. You level up your frame, your weapons, you mod, then you follow the story. No, so what is funny to me, Psyche, is that you can play a lot of Warframe even if you avoid the quest. You can avoid them and still play a lot of the game. So the story is not a must-in, it's optional. Which is the shocking thing to me. You can do a lot of shit without doing the quest. A lot. And it might shock you on how much.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
The same as Witcher? No. I don't think so. We didn't do 70% of the content for Witcher 3? Yeah, I know, man. I missed a lot. But I tried my best at least.
something behind for me. But
For the reason I'm trying to run away from them, because I'm one hit away from dying. If I had some potions, I probably would have killed them, but now I'm just on that little graveyard, you could say.
Accio.
But I do agree if you say that Soulframe is an RPG game, but Warframe, no. The reason why I say Soulframe is because you have a very linear story to follow. Warframe, it's way more difficult to unlock the linear story, because you need mastery ranks. That's the one limit that doesn't make it an RPG game for me. Now do you get mastery ranks? You level up shit. A lot.
Headless skeleton
From what I saw in Soulframe so far, is that you don't need the level up then to see another Fable. So I think that's the one thing making a difference. If Soulframe also had it like that, yeah, it would be more in the field of looter shooter than an RPG game. But Warframe focuses insanely on you ranking up the mastery rank. Because you can't do much with mastery rank 0.
Yes, Warframe is an RPG, specifically a sci-fi action RPG mixed with a third-person looter shooter. While its moment-to-moment gameplay feels like a high-speed action game, its core progression systems are completely driven by deep role-playing mechanics.
But I did say that it might be an A RPG game, which means action RPG, so I wasn't wrong. It isn't your traditional RPG game, this is an A RPG game, which is what I said. So I'm not wrong. But I'm also not right. 50-50, huh? 50-50.
These can't be what beheaded Richard Jack did. Potato! Stupid one!
That's quick. Didn't even have a chance to Protego that one.
Stupid one! Stupid one! Potato! Stupid one! Accio! Incendio!
Beautiful. Oh my. Oh, I'm screwed. Yes, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is an ARPG. It seemingly blends a deep, choice-driven narrative with real-time reflex-based combat, making one of the most critical acclaimed examples of the genre. Yeah, exactly. So Witcher 3 is what I would call an RPG game, because, once again, it focuses on choice-driven narrative things, and there's a lot of shit I didn't see in the game. And man, that... Like, if someone would tell me what's your favorite RPG, it would be Witcher 3. Because it is so well written as well. You have so many side quests that are not just go here to fetch shit. No, you just follow an entire arc of just that. Which is the most beautiful thing to see. So yes, but Warframe is a bit different. It has free-to-play elements. It's like you haven't played Warframe in years, Saiki. You don't know why I don't see it as an RPG game. If I start Warframe now, how much stuff do you think I can do in 30 minutes? And how many times I'm facing the same problems every time I play Warframe? I don't see that on Soulframe yet, which is amazing. If you don't see the daily limit shit that Warframe has, Soulframe is on a good path to be in a great game. You played it last week, yeah. Just because it's a free-to-play live serve doesn't mean it's not an RPG game. Yes, but it has free-to-play elements, Seki. It has a daily limit. It has a crafting time of 3 days to make your first Warframe, which is criminal. Even Soulframe has shorter than that. Now imagine, you just started playing Warframe, you got the Warframe Excalibur, and you just defeated Jackal, which earns you the Rhino parts. You want to craft Rhino, what do you get? Take a guess. I'll let you answer that. Does Witcher 3 have that, Psyche? From what the things I mentioned? Does it have crafting times? Which is why I was shocked there's a game out there called Witcher 3 that allows you to play the game how long you want. There's no daily limit stuff that ruins the fun of the game. Which even shocked me, because I didn't think there was a game out there like that. Which is why I think it's the best game. Now if Warframe was an actual paid game, we wouldn't have that. We wouldn't have a weird crafting system that took extremely long to just demotivate people from grinding more. And Witcher 3 is perfect in my eyes.
Incendio. Potato. Incendio.
I gotta focus, man. This fight is something else. That's not what makes it an RPG game. That's just called a paid single player game. It's an online free to play game. It has nothing to do with RPG. Yes, you are right on that, Saiki. But which game would you rather play? A game with free to play elements that is technically an RPG game, or an RPG game that doesn't have that and you can play as long as how you want, because I've always played online RPG games, never played any single player ones, which is why I think Witcher 3 is the best RPG game. You do not feel limited that you have to wait. You do not feel like, oh shit, now we need to wait for 3 days to progress this. You can just play as long how you can possibly do in Witcher 3, which is why I love that game the most out of all the RPG games I've played. Because all of them that I played had free-to-play elements. I hated that. And Witcher 3 fixed it for me. It made me like RPG. Yes. I did say that it's not an RPG game because it has free-to-play elements. That is true. But it also doesn't have a skill system, which is very important when you say RPG game. Just saying. Well, then I must have missed it all those years. Where's the skill system, Psyche? And if you say mods, no, that's not a skill system. Skill system is where you spend your level up points and you earn, like in Witcher 3, sigils. Benefits in combat. Reduce of damage. That's a skill system. If you say mods, that's not a skill system. Because you don't level up and get mods. You play missions and get mods. That's not a skill system. But I love this argument that I have and why I think Warframe is not the proper RPG game. Love that, man. Alright, let's see if I have any better gear. I do not. Alright then. I'll just keep trying.
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what the headed Richard Jack did.
What I noticed, whenever I pick up shit, I have invincibility frames, which is quite useful. So I can't be damaged when throwing shit, basically.
8 legs is simply too many.
You level up your Warframe, you get more slots for mods, and you can even farm them popularity to get more mods. That's RPG customization. Just because you don't see a spending point isn't what makes an RPG either. Dark Souls doesn't have a skill system point system. How tight am I? Dark Souls doesn't have a skill point system either. But I've never played Dark Souls, so I don't want to share an opinion about anything I've not played. I would rather give an opinion on a game that I have played than not. There's attribute points, so like Titan Quest, right? But no skill points, yeah. No, but Dark Souls, you can play as long how you want, how you can possibly want to. Warframe, however, you cannot. And just because of free-to-play things, that's why I don't think it's an RPG game. And I think this conversation is just in an endless loop, because I don't like the free-to-play shit. I've been suffering with that for years, even in other games as well, that are so-called RPG. Yes, but you're making an entirely different point now that isn't related to RPG stuff. Exactly, Saiki. So this topic is leading nowhere. Can we both agree that free-to-play things in an RPG game are bad? Can we both agree on that? That it's not a good thing? That it has those things in an RPG game? Nah, damn it. Alright then. Alright then. There's no win in it, clearly.
Farewell, monster.
Beautiful.
These spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
Oh, some cool shit. I play both paid single-player games and free-to-play live service games that are both RPGs, and you like them both. So you like the free-to-play elements that limit you from continuing the game each day? Is that what you're saying? That you like that? That you like that limit? Is that what you're saying, Saiki? Do you like to be limited to how long and you can farm and play that game?
Revelio.
Because I don't. I suffered that a lot in all of the free-to-play games. seen it too many times, and when I played Witcher 2 I was like, whoa, this is an RPG game that doesn't have any of these shitty free-to-play things. Fully limited. Yes, because I understand that's free-to-play game and I haven't paid anything to get constant updates for 10 years without spending €1. You're right about that. Fair play, Psyche. Fair play. But maybe it's just that I want to see Warframe be a little bit more beginner friendly. So complaining about monetization is weird. You want Warframe to die? No. I want Warframe to change so beginners like it more. That's what I want. Because whenever I manage to convince someone to play Warframe, you know what their biggest complaint is? They started creating their Warframe, took 3 days. That's what I want to change, at least for beginners.
We meet again.
Warframe needs time-gated stuff and pay to skip and microtransactions. You know, single-player games would highly disagree with you when it comes to the microtransactions. No, they've pretty much stayed alive with Prime Access. That's how they stayed alive.
Map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Well, here we go. Fight number 3. Single-player games don't require constant employment of people working on the game for decades. They get completed finished as not even remotely the same type of thing. I see. Well then, I think we can both agree that the topic is a little bit too complicated for both of us.
Incendio. Incendio.
Goodbye, God. I'm confused how you like Neverwinter's basically got the necessary evils too. You mean as in the free-to-play elements? I like Neverwinter because of its storytelling. They do that a bit better. That's my reasoning. And they've recently, well, that was a few years ago, but they've pretty much changed on how the leveling system works now. So rather than you go from 0 to 80, you go from 0 to 20 and that's it. And it's just the gear that's important. I mean, it's a huge pay to skip game, like even worse than WoW, and you can keep hundreds grinding by paying to skip. I don't know that. I don't know that,
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Here we are. We've made it. That was a slightly difficult quest. Slightly. It wasn't impossible, but slightly challenging. Skipped some of the parts? I don't know, because they've recently added a lot in Neverwinter, so I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Can it be?
I wouldn't know.
Has
Psyche.
someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic.
Yeah, exactly. It is the grind that's the most fun part, Psyche.
That allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, Psyche. Wizard one was the most
a map found in
hate
a certain
value.
book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
I never played Gold Wars 2. Could you give me a short and sweet summary on what that game is?
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Talent points. Hell yeah. Now we're talking. The reason why I love this system a lot, because it pretty much, basic cast impact, so the third one, it's basically to reduce all of the spell cooldowns, which is incredible. Then you also have the spell sets that you can create, which is also useful. Wiggenweld gives you more healing. Holding down dodge gives you a proper dodge then. Now Dark Arts you really don't need to do much with, since this is pretty much, you know, curse and murder and everything else. Now the Rain of Flame is somewhat good. Enemies near targets. Enemies near a target summoned by Akia also pull towards you. So group pull. Not bad. Is near elevated. No. I'm gonna go with these two though. How about stealth? Allows you to sprint while using this? Yeah. Go with that shit, as well as this. Room of Requirement is also a tin. Yeah, let's both get them. So your entire summary is that it's MMORPG. That's your entire summary, Saiki. Holy shit. Oh, there we go.
Buy-to-play MMORPG developed by ArenaNet and published by NCSoft. Released in 2012, it stands out in the genre by deliberately rejecting traditional MMO design tropes like endless gear grinds and forced quest lines, focusing instead on player freedom, exploration, and cooperative gameplay. Dynamic events, instead of traditional fetch quests marked by exclamation points, Terria features dynamic events that happen organically. A village might be attacked by centaurs, if players fail to defend it.
So it's pretty much you have a lot of factions that try to take that area. If you fail it, that area is claimed by that faction. Honestly, that sounds like a pretty good game. And pretty much means if you fail to defend it, that faction gets to own that area then.
I wonder when Professor Fig will
So more with like 20 different maps. That's incredible.
Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Ramen was chill with it? Yeah, of course, man. Ramen wouldn't rage over you somehow losing connection to your network, man. You're good, Nocti. You're good. Another talent point is a Alarmora puzzle. Oh, I need to find the key for it. The events are like what happens in a world as competition.
Vanishing charm, useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
You got it.
Revelio.
I have no idea what that means, Psyche. I'm a bit confused. Ramen said that you were great easy even though you're in that last connection. Sounds like it went good. Did I get this game for free? Well, it was free at one point on Epic Games Launcher, but I'm just playing this on Game Pass. And I think there's even a sale going on Steam, if I remember right, with this game. So I would say either check out the sale or try it how I do it. And I think Saki knows what I'm talking about.
Scheiße is the German word for shit. Depending on the context, it can act as an expletive, exclaiming shit, a literal noun, or an adjective meaning terrible or stupid.
Yeah. Sounds about right, Saki. So never miss giveaways. There's a page to do that. That honestly sounds amazing. Right. I was thinking I was gonna spend 10 minutes and boom, suddenly that worked. I didn't expect that. That's amazing. This is why I don't fast travel, Saiki. I'm just wandering about trying to make my way through the cars and I'm just finding new shit. This is great. Where am I going? Yeah, it's complaining about fast travel solve from every 10 minutes. Yeah, because we don't have it. We don't have that option. Now in this game you do have the option, but I prefer not to do it. Gear slots are full. Oh, whoopsie. One moment. Of course, my gear shit will be full. Sounds about right. So I didn't get it, but I still can't grab it anymore? Interesting. And it's still here. Yeah, I'm lost on this. Yeah, I know, man. I know. Holy shit. Snow marks, then the game is too overwhelming, huh? Dude spoke like a true Skyrim player. What, just wandering about doing absolutely nothing, even though the only time I've ever really played Skyrim was years ago. So you must be talking about someone else, Nocti. Because I have never really dedicated myself to fully complete Skyrim. And I think it's a bit much. He didn't beat Skyrim, even the main quest, that's how you know he doesn't like open world RPGs. Which again, is the most shocking statement, even though I've played a whole bunch of open world RPGs by now. I mean, it's easy to beat it. Good to know. Good to know. Nice little shit. You finished all of the expansions? I may ask, how many hours did you spend? No way.
The most universally acclaimed, commercially prolific, and influential open-world RPG is The Elder Scrolls V: Skyrim. Having sold over 30 million copies worldwide, its unparalleled scale, player freedom, and frequent re-releases on virtually every platform have made it the industry benchmark for decades.
I see. Sounds like it's a game I should play. Thank you, Saki. Thank you for giving me an ID. Alright, looks like this is the first broom lesson.
Everybody grab a broom and we shall get started.
I love how it looks so out of place.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa. Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
I mean, the game had too many releases, so I don't know how much of that is real. Yeah.
As broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation.
Sounds good, Saki. You make me a mod pack and I'll give it a shot. How does that sound?
Rolling and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up! Up! Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up!
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once.
Alright, done.
Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care.
This'll take some getting used to.
Property. I want them returned in one piece.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
Hell yeah.
View.
Hello. Nice day for a flight.
Ha! Good. I've got this.
Ah, the old boathouse.
It's a little bit slow.
Crossing the lake as the first year.
I remember how Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince started with just straight up just you flying a broom. Just with almost no explanation on what to do. So I think that's a little bit too slow. Skyrim has too much RNG in it, so I suggest it to you too, yeah. And as Saki says, he wants to make me a mod pack for it. And I'm down to give it a shot.
Brilliant.
It's a little bit slow in my opinion, this broom practice. Can we speed it up a bit to make it a little bit more challenging? God damn, that was easy. What was that, baby mode?
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met.
You wouldn't suggest mods for it because that engine breaks easily? Oh yeah, but most of the games with mods do now.
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak.
Will it be more challenging than the baby mode we just did?
The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely, isn't it? Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
Can you imagine that there are houses from DLC that where you store items in? You could lose the item next time you go there. Now that's crazy.
Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff?
The Elder Scrolls V: Skyrim is the most modded RPG game of all time. Across its original release and the special edition, the game boasts well over 120,000 individual mods on Nexus Mods alone, generating billions of downloads. Bethesda's decision to provide players with the Creation Kit software turned the game into a virtual sandbox, allowing creators to add everything from simple graphical fixes to entirely new, professionally voiced continent-sized expansions.
That's beautiful, Saiki. I love it.
Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
Well, we've now learned how to use a broom.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Well,
Sorry about
that was quite easy.
Tower, but you have to admit those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at
I'm
home on
guessing
a broom.
Minecraft,
Bet if you had a
Psyche.
fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite.
Just say how you would
Show her
say
a
it,
thing or
Nocti.
two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should.
No way Minecraft is your favorite game,
I recommend
Psyche.
visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
Well, I still have a broom now.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet
It's in your
place over
top
there.
10? Nice. Hell yeah.
Good day to you. I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Spintwitches is opened in Hogsmeade. All the latest.
Why don't I have a broom? I'm
What's that? I
a bit confused on
The
that.
one I have at home is the latest model.
Do I still have to do something for that? It's a Bob Richard 3? Now that's criminal. That's criminal, Psyche. Psyche should know how good Serena was. What? What are you talking about? Nocti is saying what? Oh. I'm confused. I have been confused.
Just because you know Lumos.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume
Serena is a DLC companion and NPC from Skyrim. She is a vampire and Nocti is saying he likes pale goth women.
No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Excuse me? Nocti, you good?
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
Like they're all the same price.
That item is of the highest quality. That item is of the highest quality. That item is of the highest quality.
Let's go with that one.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Nice doing business with you.
Hey bro, Saki, everyone likes it, don't say it. Like that, you make me look bad. There's really a mod about Marion. Jesus Christ. That bad, huh?
Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
Why not?
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Alright, a quest has started called Flight Test. Well.
Can't help but admire Mr.
Also, if you
Weeks'
play any
enthusiasm.
version of Skyrim, go to Anniversary Edition. Good to know. I'll make sure to have a look at that. Is it just me, or does this broom flying feel slow?
Who lived here?
Becky, what do you think? There are tons of mods in there, plus your favorite bow of shadows? Still have no clue what it is, but yeah, it sounds pretty cool.
Hey you, Hufflepuff.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his
Thermal
broom upgrade,
damage,
no
and when you
doubt?
unsheath
I
it,
tried to
you
help him
become
once.
invisible
He
for
nitpicked
an
my
amount of
flying
time.
And
Ooh,
that was the end of that.
not bad.
Nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me, Slytherin Quidditch captain, jealous of you. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know.
Wow.
Enough of this.
You
Only
absolute
one way to
disrespect
find
right
out
there.
who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course.
Funny part is when you
Let's see if
see
you
how
can beat
missions break, so I
Slytherin
advise
versus
quick save.
Hufflepuff.
Yeah. No, this should be fine. I also use quick save on, what you call it, Witcher 3. Also use that quite a lot. You can ask Psyche. Use that a
Actually, why
lot.
not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward
Oh,
to
it should be
seeing you
fine.
lose.
Now the better question is, should I play it on keyboard or controller? Which one is better?
Made it.
The speed is still a bit slow.
Excellent.
Oh, this is baby mode. How does anyone think this is difficult?
Success.
Come on, man. Give me something more challenging. Yeah, this is a fucking joke. This is too easy. Come on, man. I better see some more difficult chances when that Slytherin shit talking me. This is just too fucking easy to do. I've seen way more bigger chances in other games.
This is rather fun.
You know, quick save and quick load could be considered in cheating, and of course it's better on keyboard. Alright, good to know. Good to know. I'll definitely play that on keyboard then. Thank you for the advice.
That's not... You must have cheated, you...
Come on.
Fine.
That was not even a challenge.
Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Who remembers the Quidditch missions in the first Harry Potter game? How difficult that one was, PC and console wise. This one was nothing. This one was baby mode.
I don't want respect from the likes of you. All you do is insult people.
You and everyone else need to get a thicker skin. Anyway, I'm moving on to the next course. It's near Irondale and offers a much...
Did I play the first game? Yeah. Played the console and PC version. And Quidditch was way more difficult than this. I'm not joking. This is nothing.
We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
Return to the moment to change all the ranks and advance your way through the ranks. Now we're talking. Oh hell yeah, I'm gonna win this one.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
Really? 5 seconds off number 1. Oh, I'm gonna win this one. 1v1 battles were goofy? I bet. I bet they were.
Made it.
I need something challenging.
Now that's more like it.
That's what I'm talking about. Look at how fast they're going.
This is rather fun. Brilliant. Did it. Brilliant.
Almost got it.
That wasn't too bad.
Is my audio cracking or is it me? Okay, it was just me. I barely had to refresh. It was all fucked up. Yeah. No, that's fair. You hated learning new spells in that game? Which one? The console or PC version, Arcty? Oh, but sometimes the audio can break a bit, Psyche. Glad to hear that you were able to fix it. Dude, I'm not giving up on this. Less than a minute! I'm not giving up on this. This is beautiful.
Made it.
Hold up, hold up, hold up. Can I do a quick retry? No. Damn it. Alright then. Nothing I can do about it. Damn it, man.
Excellent.
For some reason, if I hold LT at the counter, it actually goes down whenever I'm not even flying. And then it was at 0 when it said go, so that's why I was way slower now. I'm not giving up, man. This is awesome. Console one is what you played? Oh man. Those are the best. You should try the PC one. It's really bad. So you know how you have picture drawing, right? On mouse? Now imagine that for a spell. You didn't say those are... You didn't say I'm into mecha games? What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Nocti? Account created 5 minutes ago. Yeah, I know where this is going. There you go. Problem solved. A account that was created 5 minutes ago. I know exactly where that's going, Psyche. No. I ain't falling for that shit anymore, Psyche. No, I don't know what you mean with mecha games, Nocti. I'm a bit clueless on that. Literally, Psyche, what the message that I got was possible ban evading user. Then I clicked. Can't create 5 minutes ago. That's all I needed. That's all the proof I needed, Psyche. Alright, so this one might be more challenging than I actually thought. So I have the time LT with the start of the race. Who did that ban? Someone who created that account 5 minutes ago who had a suspicious ban evading tag. That's the one I banned. Psyche. Armored Core? No, I don't know what you're talking about when you say Armored Core 6. No, that user. That possible ban evading. It didn't state the other user. It said possible ban evading. And then I looked. I can't create 5 minutes ago. That's the only 2 clues that I need. Didn't say the previous one. Then it must have been the one from, what was it? The one who usually puts in like that link thingy from last stream. That might be one of those. That couldn't have been more clear, Psyche. Because he typed out those messages also really quick. So, should be fine, right? I love how quickly I noticed that. Alright, I'm willing to give this another shot, but I would have to time LT just right. Let's do this. I hold RT now. LT is still working though. Oh! Close one.
This is rather fun. Excellent. Success.
Come on. Come on. Damn it, I can't win this one. GG's. Poor guy, he's been looking for years and he's instantly banned. And maybe. Hey, he can always make a unban appeal and I'll be able to see it. That is not trying to scam me again. The fact you don't know what Armored Core is scary. Yeah, I know, it's weird, huh? But I tried my best on getting the first place. I probably need to get at least one broom upgrade to get this one then. But hey, that's how you know I fucking love Quidditch minigames. Played that way too much. The best memories I have when it comes to Quidditch, it's gotta be Harry Potter Chamber of Secrets PC version. I played that way too many times. So, Nocti, could you explain what that game is? Or Psyche? And no, do not put an automated message in text-to-speech. You need to explain it by your own words.
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little
Chef's
turbulent and it wanted
kiss.
for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left.
A mecha type game where you basically get a mecha into battle and fight enemies. Wait, I must have played something similar.
Precisely what I needed to know.
Oh, what's the game called?
Drifted, eh?
I don't know what the game was called, but it was on Epic Games.
Naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
I don't know about sentence. There hasn't been a dragon in
I might have played Armored Core then, if it was that game. I'm not sure. Oh well, it should probably be fine. Alright, this is what I'm gonna call the stream, fellas. That was incredible. To play more Hogwarts Legacy. Yes, I'm planning to stream it tomorrow as well. Because it's so freaking worth it to play this game more now. To be able to even play this game. I freaking enjoyed the hell out of it. Right, I'm just looking at who's currently streaming Hogwarts Legacy. Let's go with this one. Alright. Thank you all so much for watching this lovely stream, fellas. And I'll see you all in the next one. Yeah, that is fair, Nocti. Feel free to DM me anything more. I'm now gonna switch the stream to another person who's streaming the game. I wish you all a good day and see you on the next one. Bye bye!